Hello, viewers. I'm SB,
And I'm Amabel.
and welcome back to Blueprints, where it's weird that it's called Blueprints, right? Because we're the Red Prince, if anything. That's like our whole deal.
I believe it's a pun
No, I know
on a
that, but
blueprint.
the blue. Never mind.
Never mind what.
Never mind. I was pointing out that it's very strange that the game is called Blueprints, but they make all this effort to be like red's his favorite color, and then there's the book about the Red Prince, and it's like a
I'm
whole
sure we'll find 'em.
situation. It's like a whole situation.
We're gonna find the blue one.
And kill him. We haven't seen the root cellar, right?
Is that what you want to do?
Well, yeah, just because it's the
All
one
right.
we haven't seen.
Okay.
I would probably take the tool shed over it, but since it's not here, look at all these potatoes. Amabel,
Yeah.
it won't let me take the potatoes. Wow, this room itself has a lot of dig spots.
I don't think that you have
What's up?
told the viewers how much you love potatoes.
Why would I tell them that? How is that relevant to the thing?
It's an important part of your character.
Okay, but this is I'm not being introduced to the viewers as a okay. We're doing a let's play, Amabel.
Yeah. So I'm
Search-
just saying over the course of your channel. Okay, please read this.
Are you okay? Are you here to work or are you here to talk about being potatoes? Search continues. Author and illustrator whose fanciful stories named Marianne Marigold was last seen by Friday getting into a carriage after a late. No sign has been found yet. That's an odd underline. Don't you think?
Yeah.
We got some preserves and stuff here. We got some barrels that we cannot mess with the taps on. I'm not allowed to just eat a potato, which is fucking ridiculous.
So one thing there's a map on the wall, I think.
There's a lot of stuff on them. I'm investigating all of the objects one by one. This is
no, that's
this is a family tree. Amabel.
Okay.
It's like a map. It's a map of genealogy. Okay, well this tells us who that woman is. That's something. That's her, right? Baroness Amabel, the one in the picture on the nightstand in that bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we've ever had any reason to know about her before. I am going to obviously do the thing here. Yeah, Lord William Epson. We've seen his picture before. We've seen Simon Sinclair. So I guess that bedroom, the ladyship's bedroom, is Clara Ebson's bedroom. Ah, the bird above the two spades. It's the Epson family's crest. So
Okay.
the shield in the wine cellar is just their combined heraldry.
Yeah.
Interesting. Listen, I know it's not the best thing in the universe, all right? I'm not crazy, but
Cool. There's some turnips.
But I can't just pick up a potato and carry it with us and munch on it later. Come on now.
Trouble. Yeah. What I was trying to express is that I appreciate the way in which you have
A girl needs her steps. I'm just saying.
you have a persona in your videos, which is a genuine representation of you, but you are very careful not to do not to foster parasociality. And one of the things is apparently not telling people about your love of potatoes, because that comes up like every day in conversation between you and me. So I'm surprised.
But that's because we live together, and part of what we do is eat meals, and so we talk about potatoes because it's like, well, how are we gonna? What are we gonna eat?
Reedy Nook.
You're being a real weirdo today. It's a real strange energy. I don't think I have a persona necessarily. I mean, you sort of can't not you can't project the whole you through the tiny little screen, right? But it's not like all that.
Yeah, but you don't I don't perceive anything false about the way you play and engage with the games and talk about them.
Yeah, but it's like a subset, right?
Yeah. We read that book.
I know, but we're gonna get the library version and see if it has a checkout card, and it's the only thing on the list that we haven't pulled yet.
Okay.
Really early conference room. We can see the study again. We don't have any gems right now, so the value of the study is kind of low.
Yeah, I think
early conference room's
all
not
right.
terrible. Yeah, you would like your conference room to be a little bit further up in the house, but it's not like awful. All right, let's see what we get in the corner here. Okay, I was kind of hoping for closet or something. So parlor for gems or guest bedroom for steps? It's probably parlor, right?
Okay.
Well, but the parlor is a room that has 2 doors. We could guest bedroom now to take a dead end out of the pool.
Okay. That also makes sense.
Sometimes we get a loose item here. Yeah, look at that. We got a gem anyway. Nothing else going on. Nothing else going on. The letter here is signed KL, right? We still don't, I think, know who that is. Some visitor to the house. Okay. Well, I don't particularly want a dead end right here, so I think we're taking the den.
Okay.
Commissary would not be very compelling given our coin situation. All right. Yeah, I mean, do we want the boiler room? So there's a few rooms that we'd like to see some power in, right? Like,
yeah. So where would the boiler room show up on the map?
it would be right here. Oh, its doors are in a very funny position there.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a great.
This might be. The boiler room is actually the only one that gives us a through. The hallway connects to the foundation, at least.
Okay.
Which we can't guarantee will do otherwise, and it does have a key in it. Okay. We're kind of just like looking for key card. Uh-oh. Well, the pantry gets us deeper into the house. We still do have 2 exits off the entrance hall that are functional, but I probably would like to take pantry here, I think.
That makes sense to me. Yeah.
So, like, we're looking for items to show up so we can make contraptions in the workshop. Like, at this point, I would have a hard time passing on the workshop because I think we need to just experiment with that. What else are we looking for? Like, what else are we specifically trying to get done now?
We're trying to power the extra boiler.
Right. The pump room. We want the pump room, so that's not a concern until we draw the pool, obviously. A couple of dirt spots in here, man. Kingdom for a shovel, huh?
We have a shovel in the coat check, though, right?
No, metal detector in the coat check.
Oh.
I mean, I don't really want to spend my gem on the security room, so the question is, like, do we dead end here or do we corridor through?
I think dead end here.
Yeah, all right. It's good to get another gem, certainly. Wow, yeah, look at the number of dirt piles. If we could find a shovel, we would be in very serious business.
Which would probably get either at Swimbird. What a dare bird that is.
What a dare bird. Look at him.
I think we'll probably find a shovel either, possibly in the commissary, or if we can,
keep finding green
rooms,
green rooms, yeah, there's a chance we'll just stumble across one. Boiler room's a little bit more compelling here. It actually has more rooms than either of the.
Yeah, and with 2 doors, we might actually connect it to something that we want.
But
eventually.
we still can't, like, we're not gonna be able to pull the pump room off of it.
Well, maybe put the boiler room here, backtrack, go to the entrance hall, see if we can pull the pool.
Steps are not infinite, you know?
Yeah, but we have 44 of them.
Yeah, we spend, what, 10 getting back into the rest of the house, and then
Yeah.
maybe another 10 to come back to the boiler room.
Or just we decide that we're not looking for the pool
The
or the
boiler
pump.
rooms, the boiler room's common now. We've seen it twice already.
Okay.
If we see the pool, I think we'll have a chance.
Okay. Do you want to do the bedroom then or the corridor?
I do kind of want to place the bedroom. Maybe we're deep enough in the house that maybe the corridor would have been a good idea. But yeah, this is now we know who this is. And she's got that moon symbol that's on the door in the antechamber on her necklace, which is interesting. All right. Oh no, you're right. It was a shovel. I thought for sure we had checked
Okay. Well, I mean,
Well, yeah, then I think we probably should.
I mean, yeah.
This does dead end us, but gosh,
But
there's a
we're
lot
gonna
of
go
stuff
back
to
and
dig up.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right. Amabel, your memory is so much better than mine.
And that's really saying something because my memory is shit.
There's a door in the floor behind the coat check counter. That's weird. I don't know what to make of that. If indeed there is anything to make of it at all. Well, we're going to dig up absolutely everything today. Sweet pebbles. I don't think I want to spend my last key on this chest.
Maybe we'll dig up a sledgehammer.
Oh, hey, we found the broken lever.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, that's not that exciting. We found...
it is if we find the thing.
I mean, not really. It's just a way into the antechamber, which we already have. Like, we know what's in the antechamber. It's not all that helpful for us to get in there until we can find the door to the basement. That's a remarkable rock. Yeah.
If we get into the antechamber and get the basement key, we can put it in the coat check.
Okay, I guess that's interesting. That's a fair point. Did you just kind of like sweetheart me like you were correcting me?
No. I was reminding you of something. I wasn't really a correction.
Be nice to me. I'm stupid.
You're not stupid. I was not correcting you. I was... Gosh. And if we do end up, killing the run and have steps left, we can go to that thing and dig stuff up too.
Well, that's what I was gonna actually. Since we're here, do we want to run out?
Do you want to go do it? I mean, might as well, I guess.
Sometimes we find a turnip. Yeah, let's run out there and dig stuff up. Also, we have coins. We can throw our coin in the well for the day.
What if we find a potato and we can't pick it up? Like, this potato's not even worth picking up.
This delicious, already baked potato. Phooey, who likes potatoes, I ask you? And the answer is me.
Famously.
What if we dug up... Hell yeah! Worth the steps. What if we dug up... H.S. Sinclair's body? What if it turns out this whole thing's been a cover for foul play? An old tin can, nice. Oh, what, we're too good to eat that too? Listen, my grandfather was a goat.
How much better would this game be if there was a goat in it? Like, there are no animals that I have seen.
Amabel.
What?
What about the hamster?
Okay, you're right. I forgot about the hamster. My apologies.
Also, there's birds. There's birds for sure.
Birds aren't animals. I know what they did.
But I don't know what that means.
Spare green.
Yeah, I don't want a closet here. Try not to reduce the number of, aha!
Dirt.
Hello! Additional turnip. I got excited and I just shouted hello. That's normal.
That is, I mean, you've done it frequently.
We could run an experiment and it doesn't dead end us.
Yeah.
Maybe experiment ourselves some extra keys. Okay. Set your dice to 2. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Like we'd start the day with money?
I think so.
Huh.
Does a new mechanism having an allowance?
Maybe. That would actually be pretty rad if it is. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door.
So if we can find a
So hold on,
security
is that
key.
each time you unlock? How do you read this?
Well, either you unlock the security door or
You
put a room on
put
the
a
other
room on
side
the
of
other
the security
side of it.
door that's opening it.
Yeah, maybe. Draft a hallway from another hallway. Like, my biggest problem here is that I don't know that we can guarantee any of these are going to happen at all.
Yeah. How likely are we to find an apple in the dirt? We find turnips. We don't really find apples.
No, we don't find apples. Apples. There's 5 apples placed randomly throughout the house, according to the note in the kitchen. But you can't really guarantee anything about them.
Well,
But also the same is certainly true of this. I don't know.
let's go with the apple one, I guess.
All right, I think that's fine. Start the experiment. No wait, sorry. I mean exit. Exit the thing. Okay, hopefully there will be some free apples. Not in this room, however.
What's that red thing? Oh, that's never mind.
That red
that's
thing?
the that red thing. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. That is not an apple, Amabel. You cannot,
I
in
don't
fact,
know.
eat that. Feels like a West Wing hall. Pretty weird. The way these root systems are just growing in through the house.
Yeah.
An ordinary key. Sick. That's actually very good. Oh man, we could draft a hallway from a hallway. We could have lived the dream, Amabel.
Yeah.
Well, I think we probably take the corridor here because the chapel is just a worse corridor. We could bunk room, but the bunk room doesn't actually do anything by itself. Corridor. Okay, nothing of particular interest in the corridor. This is going to connect to... Okay. So, boudoir doesn't... Like, we're closing off the entrance hall, but boudoir at least gives us another door out. We could utility closet, but we don't know what we're doing. Well... We did get that set of 6 colored circles.
Yeah.
But I don't know... Is this worth closing off a... Like, the thing is, like, this run has a lot of promise in a lot of other ways.
Yeah.
So I kind of don't want to close things off.
Let's do the boudoir.
Okay. Boudoir. There's a safe in here, right? This room has a lot of stuff in it for, like, how little stuff there is to do here.
And that's a boudoir for you, isn't it?
I feel like your pronunciation is drifting further and further. Yeah, well, that's a Brad room. You know what I didn't really realize, and maybe I wish I had the magnifying glass now. We had the magnifying glass with this picture, and I was just like, well, there's nothing to zoom in on. But actually, the mirror is reflecting something. And I wish I had taken a closer look at that.
Yeah.
I had thought. I'm have thought, Amabel. Amabel, I did it. Was
Because
that on a little
Christmas?
stool? Yeah, I just punched in Christmas. So maybe we're not supposed to be looking for a list of 8 dates somewhere to match to a thing. It's each room contains its own date hand. Because like the office room, the drafting room that we were in, it had all those date hints in it, and then none of them were the thing for the safe, but it had all those specific date hints. I don't know. Anyway, this is one of those red envelopes we're supposed to be able to find.
Okay.
Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance. That's a weird place for there to be scare quotes. From the public record. What happened to Marion, Amabel?
I don't know.
It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid, and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your curse and foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel. Daniel, our daddy.
Okay.
So,
That's
there's some stuff going on here.
yeah.
The color of the flag she flew.
Mm-hmm.
There's some international intrigue, Amabel. There's some kind of international incident going on.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think that's neat.
I think it's good. I love when diplomatic consequences. This would be a weird position for a dining room, but it's a weird position for a boiler room too.
Yeah, I would say dining room seems like a safer bet.
Yeah. Apple. Apple. Annabelle, this damn game is turning me into a minion.
What does that mean?
Cause I'm like Apple. You
Is,
know, like the
is that
minions.
is that thing the minions say?
Yeah, they're like apple and banana. That's like the things.
Okay.
Listen, I've never seen one of those movies. I'm only familiar with like a
I've heard
short
them
that I
through-
saw once, and in that short they were obsessed with apples and bananas.
Oh, okay.
So I guess that's really all I know about Minions.
I've only seen 2 of the movies.
Uh huh.
They both were pretty bad. I don't remember them very well.
This is a pretty good spot for a commissary, I think.
So the first one I saw in the theater, and they're a bunch of little kids, and they thought, well, that's neat. They thought everything was so hilarious and were like giggling like little gremlins. And you know what? I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the small children laughing at farts more than I enjoyed, the farts.
Yeah. We can inspect the documents of the place more closely. Today is being day 20. Today is one of the sale days. So I'm gonna buy us a sledgehammer too. And then like do
All
I
right.
also want other stuff?
Um,
Sleeping mask gives you back an extra step every time you gain steps from bedroom reasons. I don't know. Maybe we save the money from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I was keeping track of the fact that we have a red envelope. I don't think I want to walk all the way back to the boudoir right now.
Okay.
To just a magnifying glass the door, you know? Okay, so we could dark room or we could accept a dead end, but the garage is like a pretty valuable dead end. And then the
Yeah.
place that we're coming out of is a place where we have redraws available.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah. But we need gems badly. Yay, pebbles. Pebbles are like tiny gems. Okay, coins. I really wish there had been gems for sale in the commissary. Darn it.
Well.
Swan song.
Okay.
There's a note over here somewhere, right? Yeah, so Christoph is the name of one of the servants who has the ability to drive the car. Just adding to my list. I couldn't remember if it was what his name was, so I had hesitated to write it down until we saw the room again. Alright, I think that's all the value we're getting out of this right now. Note, does have a conduit, but only a conduit that goes to here. We don't actually know what this is. But that's interesting.
Didn't we power it once before in order to open the garage?
Oh, yes, we did. That's right. It starts at the... Okay. Amabel.
Yeah.
My brains.
I love your brains.
Why?
Because they're good.
Billiard room for 2 additional keys, or do we want to redraw and try to find even more doors?
Let's go for a redraw, I guess.
Okay. Well, I guess it's the chapel. We did find more doors.
Yeah. Dirt. Dirt.
Dirt.
There are 2 dirt piles.
Chapel dirt.
There's holy dirt, and then it's over on the over
digging
there.
up some dirt in this chapel. Nothing of interest. You dug up nothing. Conceptually rich. We should probably parlor. We need gems bad.
Yeah.
Where the hell's the workshop? An apple!
Oh. Okay.
Hooray!
Yeah. I was gonna ask if you wanted to pull the other room before leaving, so you're not another coin, but
nope. This is not an empty box. The gems are in the black box. The empty boxes are both true. Well, okay, so if this is true, this would be true. And so would this. So that's something. If that's false, then so is this. And then this would also be false. Right?
okay.
Well, wait, if that's false, then the gems are not in the black box. This is not an empty box. Yeah, this would be false. We should make that false. What do you think, Amabel?
Empty boxes, but boxes are all true. Okay.
Well, so I guess if this has the gems in it, then both of these are true. And that's good. Right? That's solid. That works.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go with the black one.
Yeah. All right. Aha! We have been waiting for you, workshop. I don't know exactly what all I think we can combine here, but we have some things. This is a G. I'm sure we had that marked already, right?
Yeah. Well, I
And
mean,
we have basically all the rooms. Shovel plus battery pack plus. Oh,
all right.
yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Does that make sense? More effective than the shovel, digs deeper, finds better items. Okay. Turns out you cannot combine these in a useful way. And then we get a dead end out of this room, unfortunately. Billiard room would give us 2 additional keys, which we probably don't need. So you want to just try the thing in the utility closet?
Sure.
I asked you that, but then I clicked immediately, so you didn't really get a chance to answer.
No, I get it.
Okay, we found a die. That's certainly helpful. All right, I took a picture of... Let me pull up.
Oh, no, this is how we powered the garage. Oh, or maybe there's 2 different ways to power it.
Yeah, maybe you can do both. Well, you're right. This is how we did it. Just making sure that remembers. Okay. Let us go to the screenshots and look at a picture of the homework. I'm also looking at the utility room's fuse box note that we found the first time. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided, it says on it. That's interesting. Not useful to us, but interesting. Okay, so the way they've got this set up is blue, green, yellow, orange, red, purple. Okay, so in order to make... Wait, in order to make blue, we turn everything on, right? And then...
Yeah.
And then we, like, lights out it across the thing here. Wait, they all have to be purple in order... Shoot, let me start again. Because they all have to be purple in order for the 6th one to be turned purple. Oops, I'm sorry, twitchy hand. So we should start with this, because making the last one purple is actually a huge pain in the ass. Okay. Then, this one needs to be made blue. Oh, if you make it white, you can't make it anything else? Wait. Okay, that one needs to be blue. Here's the problem. I don't know how to make yellow or orange happen.
I mean, I don't think we have that available from the colors that we have.
Oh, but I bet there's a way.
Yeah.
It's like I can put a red... Oh, shoot. Well, fuck. Yeah. We would need to figure out a way to make yellow and orange somehow. We know a way to make white, which is weird. Okay. So this turned white when we clicked on it before. Yeah, it's... Man, I would love to just figure this out, but I don't know. It feels like I'm just fiddling.
I don't think we have enough information
What
yet.
does the power do with the gymnasium? We've never seen the gymnasium with the power off, right?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna turn that off. We'll see what happens. We'll see if anything comes of that. Oh hey, a dirt thing I missed. It's a coin. All right, and we have a reroll if we need a reroll. And we don't exactly. I guess we shouldn't spend it until we have to. But there's something to be said for having 2 gems, because like there's lots of cool rooms that require 2 gems. I don't know. Do you want to just use the reroll now?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, the pool. But also the gymnasium in a position where we can immediately see if it's interesting with the lights off.
Okay, let's do that.
If we found this and we found the pump room, we'd still have to find the boiler room. We're running out of space.
Yeah. Let's figure out gymnasium.
Okay. It doesn't seem... I mean, the lights are off. Doesn't seem any different at all.
Alright, so if we turn the lights on, then...
I mean, we've seen it with the lights on. It's usually the lights are on.
Yeah. Hmm.
And then we dead end.
Okay. Walk-in closet gives us 4 items. We can probably put one in the coat check.
Yeah. We can put this jackhammer in the coat check.
That's very true.
A coupon book. Hooray. Can one of the items be an apple? Could multiple items be apples? Okay, we got a multiple safe deposit box keys, which is definitely interesting. We know you now. I know what you did. Hey, Amabel. Guess what?
What?
Mwah.
Thank you. That's very sweet. Yeah, I guess put the jackhammer in the...
Yeah. It's interesting that we found multiple safe deposit box keys on the same day.
Yeah.
Yeah, bummer. It's just a bummer, man. While I was in the utility closet, I did turn the power to the garage on, right?
I think so.
Let me see something real quick. I'm just curious about... Okay, I was curious about whether there were dirt piles out here.
Yeah.
All right, well, not my favorite day.
No. But it's not the worst day.
Isn't it though?
Well,
isn't it literally the worst day? We opened a safe.
we opened a safe.
We saw a red letter. We gained an allowance.
Yeah. I think that all contributes.
We got the fun saxophone or bassoon song to play. Where am I going? Oh, okay, the code check's like all the way up there. Actually, we're not going to make it to the code check. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we lose one step before the bedroom. No. Quick, dig up an apple. We didn't collect anything today, did we? No. Yeah, this is a disappointing run. Jackhammer me some freedom. Are we sure we got all the dirt? Yeah, unfortunately, I think we are. You would think you'd be able to do more with a jackhammer.
Oh, you can open that. Oh,
You know,
I think there was a chest in the den too that I ran past without opening it. An archaeological villa, 25 excavations. Yeah, that's true. That happened. Yellow and orange lights. We need more information about how the vac stuff works. All right. Hey, we're starting with a coin, maybe?
And I think day 21 is also a sale day in the commissary.
All right. Can you check? Just check.
Do you want to throw our initial coin in the well? If we did not in fact start with one.
Okay. Well, what does the A for allowance mean then?
That's a good question. It said allowance briefly when I hit tab to close the menu. Yeah, I don't know why that's like that. Weird. Anyway, outer rooms. Maybe there's a place in the house where you can pick up your allowance?
Maybe.
That's less exciting than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. No, that sucks ass. Actually.
So as much as I love the tool shed, I think we did adjust the water level, and the tomb is maybe the place. I forgot that it grabs the camera like that. I do not care for that shit. The tomb itself is a dead end, so it does drop 5 coins on the altar.
Mm-hmm. Also, I appreciate that the red envelope carried over.
Yeah, that it is still marked. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, so we probably will not need to reopen that safe.
Well, I mean, why would we need to reopen it? We have the information.
Well, yeah.
Wait, do you have to... So I didn't have to solve the puzzle to get this part open again. But I do have to manually open this door. That's weird.
That is weird.
Feels a mite inconsistent. So wait. The thing through was the thing through here one of the water rooms?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Oh no, it was the big clock thing. The big old gears.
Curious.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff down here that's pretty curious.
I was more talking about your behavior with the minecart.
What?
I'm not sure why you needed to pull it.
Well, so it's out of the way when we approach from the other side.
Oh.
That's gonna be a thing. So
Yeah,
lowering
it
is. Lowering it this much here is not helpful. We wanted to lower it just enough to get the boat across, but I think this should mean that the water level's low enough in the tunnel ahead that we can progress where we... No, it's not. It didn't change the water level in here at all. This is what I was expecting that we were affecting.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess now we know that. So then we want to raise the water level back up here. And we're going to have to just, like, guess how many pips is appropriate. Maybe, like, 1 below max?
That doesn't... I don't care for that.
I don't either.
That kind of sucks ass.
It does. It does at that.
Not in a cool way.
No, that's eats ass, sweetie. Nobody thinks this situation.
That's how you
eats
do
ass.
it.
All right, well. Disappointing, but at least we got 5 coins out of it.
Yeah. And hey, it only cost us like 10 steps.
And we learned something new. It's going to be like 13 in total.
I'm sure they'll pay off eventually with the fountain, the well.
Yeah, I think it probably will. Something will have happened. I don't really want a dead end right away, I don't think.
Yeah.
Apple. Some of our steps back. Hallways not bad. Amabel, let's draft the same rooms over and over again. Yeah, woo.
I mean, isn't that what people love about roguelites? Is just doing the same thing over and over again forever?
It would seem. Each time you collect 3 coins, earn an additional 1 coin in interest. Well, it's a new item.
Yeah.
This is a pretty good time for a parlor, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah, those trans is right. Blue box is true. You will open this box and find it empty. One of the other 2 boxes is false. So this one, because of the way they've worded it, they really complicated what true and false means here.
Yeah.
Okay, the blue box is true. One of the other 2 boxes is false. I mean, this one would be easy enough to be false. What do you think, Amabel?
One of the other 2 boxes.
In order for this to be true, the others would both have to be false, which means this would be the one with the gems in it.
Well, no, that one says the blue box is true. Right?
Yeah.
So
Okay,
if
yeah.
true, and that's true. Then the white one is false. The white one has the gems in it. You will, because the white box says you won't find gems. It'll be empty.
Yeah.
But it's lying. The gems are in there.
Yeah, that's solid. That makes sense to me.
Solid like a snake.
Mm.
Why is his name Solid Snake?
Amabel, the actual answer to that question is so long and stupid. All right. I'm a little bummed out about this. The library's door is facing the wrong direction.
Yeah, it's going to do that when you draft it from that nook.
No, it's not always.
No?
No, I believe we've seen the library with the door on both sides.
Huh.
I think so.
I don't think so.
I do think so.
All right. Do you want to go to the library?
Famously, my memory is flawless.
Yep, that's what it's known for. Do you want to go to the library?
Yeah, fuck it.
Let's check out your book.
My book of coupons. Kimberly Thompson and Simon P. Jones. All right. Doesn't look like. When in doubt, draft rooms you have never seen before. because they might have fun shit in them. Reader submitted gem strats. I will never draft Passageway on the first 5 ranks. It's a simple strat that has served me well. Alright. So this is different because this is volume 3. So this is a different book.
Okay.
But it is still kind of whatever. Like... Other floor plan combos. Amabel, did you know that if you read the words on the brooms, they do the things that they say they do? It's true. I like that the boiler room one does tell you explicitly, though, which rooms could use some power. Furnace, pump room, and laundry room are things we haven't hit yet. Turning the lights off in the gymnasium prevents the step loss. Was that true? Was that not, were we not losing steps?
Okay.
Okay, well, that seems like very whatever. Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, the bunk room also counts as 2 rooms in a general sense. So like it double fires tomb and stuff. That's kind of interesting, sort of. Each time you solve the puzzle in the billiard room and the parlor, the difficulty increases slightly. Boy, very slightly, right? It took a long time before we started seeing a difficulty rise. Okay. In this case, I think we have now digested all of the information.
So diegetically,
yeah,
with this magazine,
diegetically, the house is fucking magic.
But multiple houses are fucking magic.
No, it's just this one. I'm just being difficult, sweetie. I'm sorry. Well, I think we actually want to take the rotunda. Yeah, we actually don't want to rotate it, but we do want to take it. Well, no, it's in the most optimal position right now, right? We can already. Yeah, why would we rotate it?
So you'd have 2 doors to draft off of?
I mean, we already can get to... Fine. You want to be challenging? You want to make life difficult for everybody?
I mean, you know what I'm like.
I do know what you're like. This takes a while.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Are you happy? Are you happy with your 2 doors?
Yes.
I guess. It's not horrible. We can rotate the floor plans too, which is fun. But, yeah, I guess bedroom. Basically just like moving the... Just moving the door down the way here, but giving us a chance to encounter an extra item in doing so. So we have access to this space anyway. We don't need the door here. This would not be a bad place to lay down the storeroom if we wanted to lay down the storeroom for the gem.
Okay. Wish we had a conference room.
That all seems perfectly fine. Okay. Now, we could chapel. We could also rotate the lab and get out this way. Eats our gem. Eats our gem, but gives us an experiment.
That's rad. I like that.
Show me a cool experiment. Okay. For each bedroom you draft after your second. That's kind of interesting. Whenever you draft a shop room, gain a key, a gem, or a gold. The shop rooms mostly have ways through. They're not all, like the locksmith's a dead end, but
Yeah.
so I think this is a little easier to satisfy.
Okay.
You want to just do this?
Yeah.
Straight across. How many aquaria does one girl need? I ask you.
2.
Non-rhetorically. 2? It's 2 is the answer? Okay.
2 is the answer.
Alright, well... It's a little bit of a shame to pull the corridor so early, but the chapel's just worse than the corridor here.
Yeah.
Okay. I like a den.
Yeah.
As has been recorded and mocked. Plenty. Here's the thing. It's just a very fucking cozy space, alright?
Yeah.
Alright, Amabel, can you handle that? Can you deal
I
with
would love
that?
to be in that cozy space with you. That sounds like a delight.
Chapel's pretty okay here, I suppose, as far as doors go.
Yeah. Okay.
Again, I'm still reluctant to put down the boiler room before we have the things that we want the boiler room to power. You know?
Right. No, that makes sense.
And then, like, do we want... It's like... It does theoretically save steps to put down this door here right now, but also we might want to come back when we have more gems, potentially. I don't know. What do you think?
I say do it.
You say do it. Okay.
Yeah. And if it's wrong, you can blame me for ruining
That's true. I do get to harangue you. I didn't think
you
about
love
that.
that
I do
so much.
love to do that. It is the only thing that gives me pleasure in my miserable life.
We have the car keys.
Yeah, and we already have access to this space. So the West Wing Hall is really only giving us one extra door versus the garage giving us 3 keys plus whatever's in the trunk.
Yeah.
I think I like it. I think I like it. Something cool. It's a power pack, and is that the secret garden key?
There's a secret garden key.
Okay. Well, it's a shame we don't have the broken lever today. Although, again, we don't really need... Until we figure out how to reach the basement, we don't really need to get into the antechamber again.
Other than to get the key that we need to get into the basement.
Right, but until we find the basement... Finding the basement key doesn't do anything. We don't have a door to put it in.
Yeah.
You banana?
Well, I wonder.
Do I even want to step in there right now? Because I'm looking at the items in our inventory, and as far as the kinds of things you combine, we pretty much just have a battery pack.
Also, that's a security door.
Yeah, and there's a security door in there, so...
No, I wouldn't go in there
skip
yet.
it for now. We can come back if we find cool items. I do like to have it. Okay, so in this position, the boiler room is still actually only +1 door.
Yeah.
So do we boudoir? Actually, I want a boudoir because I want to open the safe again if it's closed again. Okay. Does opening the safe, because it gave us a gem in addition to the letter last time, is opening the safe always +1 item? Well, I don't know if it's always like just a random. It might always be +1 gem, which is fine. It's actually good. We're not going to be able to secret garden here. The secret garden can only
attitude.
The secret garden can definitely only occur on the edges of the house, right? Because of the way it's shaped.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Nothing fun today. Okay, drawing room's compelling. The commissary would get us
Commissary
some kind
is
of
gonna
thing. And we do have
is
enough
also
coins
gonna
that we could probably buy an item.
and it's gonna satisfy your experiment.
Yeah, that's what I... So that's the first thing I said.
Oh, okay. I
Baby.
misheard you.
Baby.
Okay.
And actually, it doesn't have a different number of doors than the drawing room, really, because we can already access this space. Well,
Once
maybe.
we get a
Maybe.
yeah, let's do commissary.
Yeah, all right. Maybe we can buy something cool to put in the workshop. Okay, magnifying glass and a shovel and a gem. Or we could save. Have we seen dirt? Have we seen dirt?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But I definitely want to pick up things that I can try to jam together in the other room. Oh no, I was not. I don't think I was looking at our coins right. Yeah, we can still afford to buy the fancy gems. Okay. Oh, the thing is, I wasn't remembering the coupon book. That's what was going on there, math wise. Well, shit. Do I want to just buy the other gem too? If it's only a coin. If it's only a coin. Show me something fun. Okay, so in this case, the boiler room is the only one of these that has good outlets. So here I think we probably just take it.
Yeah.
And hope to get something attachable.
Yeah. That seems right to me.
Over study. Right, because we still don't have a key card, so the workshop will dead end us otherwise. I guess, actually, we should try the other way first, because the other way is less likely to require keys. Less likely, not not guaranteed not to. I mean, this is a good direction for the courtyard to be facing, and the courtyard's likely to have dirt in it.
Yeah, let's do courtyard.
Yeah. We found a rock. And that's all. Oh, no, there's another one. Yay. Okay, and also, actually, 3 coins. 4 coins. 4 coins. Okay,
Plus
so
2 because of the change purse.
So we could secret garden.
Yeah. I think your garden's compelling here.
How many steps are we from... Oh, the secret garden causes fruit to spawn all around the place too, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice, actually.
Oh.
Well, if the door's not locked. That's cute. I mean, we have to take the dovecote, right? Because it's a new room.
Yeah.
This is rad. This is a rad space. I'm sorry, little birds. I don't mean to disturb you so much. Wow. Okay, shovel not coming through for us today. Secret passage green is maybe interesting. We could veranda too. I don't know. What do you think?
Yes, veranda.
Okay. Wow. Shovel, what's up? Did I piss you off? Did I do something?
Yeah, you attached it to a battery and a lever. Special key. Yes.
Yeah, this is probably good.
Yes.
Probably wise, probably good.
Broken lever.
Okay.
And that's a sledgehammer.
That is a sledgehammer. This was a very good secret garden. Okay, and I don't think there's anything in particular to do here. I mean, I guess I may as well pull this. It doesn't hurt anything to pull this.
Now, what was the room that needed the lever? Do you remember?
Yeah, it's one of the other outdoor rooms, the greenhouse. I think I said it was the secret garden earlier, but it's the greenhouse.
You can't sledgehammer that wall, can you? We tried that already, right?
I don't remember if we had the sledgehammer when we were here before. No.
Does not give us a... Okay.
Cool, a coin. Totally rad and sick. I should have tried the one to the left. Well, we can replenish our keys somewhat.
Yeah.
No fruit has been here scattered.
Well, it's just going to scatter to the rooms we've already
Do we know
done,
that?
though, right?
I don't know. Maybe. 16 divided by 8 is 2. Okay, the squaring happens in the yellow phase here. So the squaring happens after when the square is blue, the squaring happens after all the addition. So I think it is 3 squared here for 9. And here 4. Okay. Well,
Observatory?
yeah, I don't remember where we're at in terms of what the observatory gives us, but it's something for free. It's a little bit of a shame to spend the last gem. I think I'm a little leerier of spending the gems than you are.
Yeah, probably.
+1 key. More, okay. More 4-corner rooms today. That seems fine. Okay, I mean, the dining room's live. Oh, it's also an actual dead end. Well, the weight room's not that bad right now. Half of our steps isn't that many steps. And we're dead otherwise, so.
All right.
Amabel, you cannot always live in fear. Unless you want to. In which case, you're allowed to. Feel free to do that then. So we can head down to the foundation. Like, we need steps, obviously, and it's hard to know what we're gonna be able to do fruit-wise. Like, don't see any
Yeah, where's
food
all this
there.
fruit is supposed to spread?
Well, we don't know. We don't know that.
Well, that's...
I mean, we certainly get to check.
You have the hammer.
Yeah.
You can open that box.
Hold on. Let me go downstairs. Okay. I'm not sure whether or not lootables can spawn down here,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we could go back into the commissary and the spare green room to see if fruit has spawned nearby, or we could just open the box in here and then push into the foundation where there's doors.
Yeah, I'd say let's do that.
Okay. Come on, turnip. Wow. Well, it's not a turnip, but the game did turn up.
So yeah, now would be a good time for us to draft the freezer.
And now we'll get some dirt, probably. There's usually dirt in here. Actually, it looks like there's not today. No, here's one. Here's a couple.
I put over by that door, too.
This will be a cool time for a turnip. Okay. Or by... Good eye, darling. Hell yes.
I was talking about
Oh.
Oh, there, that one. Yeah.
Oh. Well, even better eye. All right, we have a lot of money. This change purse is actually really worked out. I guess let's try this way first, arbitrarily. I mean, it's not a horrible time for a walk-in closet. Oh, except we don't have any gems. Great Hall doesn't really do a huge amount for us. It gets us one door.
Yeah.
Or we could, let me... Do we want... we have a lot of keys. I guess I'm going to put down the Great Hall, but I'm not going to actually go in there just yet.
Don't go in there yet.
I'm going to eyeball it, and then I'm going to try opening this. We might find ourselves in a better situation, or not. Well... I was really hoping to pull a room that was going to give us more item access. I mean, I guess at this point we may as well just pull the dark room, and whatever it throws down in that remaining spot is whatever we get, right? Like,
yeah. And maybe we'll be lucky. We'll have a key card, and we can
something.
I don't know, do something.
It's a lavatory.
That
it doesn't look like there's anything on the counter or anything, so we just leave. What are you doing right now? That's a really creepy sound.
Sorry.
That long sustained exhale.
Blueprints, everybody.
It sounds like a fucking death rattle. So we're dead-ended.
We're dead-ended. We got so much money in that tomb.
Yeah. Well, we can run back to the workshop and at least like presuming we find like some fruit. Actually, we might have enough steps to just make it back. And then we have some items that we can just try to jam together and see if they make a fun thing.
All right.
I've been very curious about the actual functionality of the workshop, I'm buying out the shop. Oh, you can't buy out the shop. This top thing you can just buy forever, apparently.
Cool.
Cool indeed. Give me a third gem. Yeah. All right. Fruit. Any fruit? Where's all this fruit that supposedly got scattered around? Banana. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, free banana. Anything in here? No. Okay. This is an entire metal detector there. That's fun. Okay. Look at all the items we got now. A burning glass?
Okay.
What does this do? Light candles and ignite fuses. Oh, actually, we have 5 steps left, but we might find more food. There's at least one place where there's a thing I would like to ignite. If we could get out of the house with enough movement.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. Also, while we're here, so that we made this shovel out of a we made a thing out of the broken lever plus the shovel, right? But
and battery back. That's a jackhammer.
But not the sledgehammer.
Okay.
This makes a power hammer. How power is this hammer? Amabel.
It'd be great if we could keep any of these and it wasn't up to randomness to get them.
Yeah. Well, we definitely can't make it back to the secret garden.
No.
It's way too many steps. So we have to just try to get outside. Shit, now I'm trying to think, like,
Yeah.
where else have we seen? Because we have seen other places where it looks like there's a weird brick wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, the randomness is a real kick in the face. Like, the randomness it actively sucks and is making the game less fun and interesting. Come on, fruit. Various fruit.
I'm
Scatter.
right here.
Amabel.
What?
Fucking focus. Fruit. Look, a red thing in the laboratory. Your prophecy came true. Okay, then we can turn the rotunda. I guess it's free to check the bedroom and the storeroom for fruit because of the extra steps. An orange! That's a good one.
Okay, and that will get us to outside?
That'll get us to the tunnel. I'm fair sure. Like 60% sure.
Okay, hang on.
What?
Yeah, all right. So, yep, no, that's it. Yep, library reading. Yep.
Well, actually,
Apple.
I think we did need more fruit because I forgot how convoluted it was to get back to the entryway. Because remember, the outdoor spaces count as rooms. Okay, so we found all of this. All the stuff was just closer to the beginning of the house.
Yeah.
It distributed the fruit very front load fully. Banana.
Well, I think it distributed to rooms that existed when we drafted the.
Yeah,
the
but
thing.
even so.
Yeah, no, the cigar is all the way up there, isn't it? Yeah, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a trouble.
You are very like. How can I argue? How can I act like the thing you just said was wrong? Wait. Oh, the allowance is on the front table. Okay.
All right. There's a note with it too.
You're a note with it. Master Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there's anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. Because we are so eager to be your servants.
Yeah, that sucks.
So the tunnel I'm thinking of is over here?
I think so.
Yeah, it's this one. Wait. No, it's not. This is the, what do you call it? That's the thing that we opened with the power line. Maybe I did go the wrong way.
Oh, no.
I was thinking of the tunnel with the boxes in it, you know?
Yeah.
And now we're over here. Where I can power hammer this door. No, that's unsurprisingly not how that works. Man, I really wish I had a good sense of where to power hammer. It's cool to know it exists. Amabel, what's a fun day? When
Arbor Day?
When's Arbor Day?
September.
I guess that's gonna be 09. I don't know how to enter bruh on the thing. Is it the 27th?
I'm sorry. It's April 25th.
It's April 25th.
Or 24th?
Or 24th? Amabel,
I'm
do you know
sorry.
anything about
Okay,
Arbor Day?
I'm sorry. Arbor Day is the last Friday in April.
Okay, well, okay.
Okay, so that's probably not. Let me look up Earth Day.
No, it's not going to be Earth. We're not going to sit around here randomly entering dates.
Earth Day is always April 22nd.
Well, shoot. Hold on. We have enough steps left to find this tunnel. I guess maybe it was in the downstairs. I get so turned around so easily. Power hammer the gate? No. No, power hammer the gate. Young Simon should power hammer his own ass.
I don't think so.
I do think so. Ah! I was not thinking about this. I literally just running over to it. Interesting. Patent number 68642, the Fen Aries Patent Office. Scrids and Rutherford Mining Co. patent for high pressure condenser. It has numbers. It sure does. Foreman's log 289. Excavation process is going smoothly and crew spirits are higher than they have been in weeks. I believe this increase in morale is in no small part due to the installation of the boiler, which has honestly been a godsend. We now have steam power and no longer have to rely on raw muscle to scrape and heave at the clay like dogs. The new steam power hoists and winches are fully operational, and we've been able to unearth over 5 times as much sediment per shift as we had been previously excavating. Well, isn't that rad and cool and dope and rad? Fuck your wall. Power hammer. Amabel.
Yeah.
This is the greatest hammer of all time.
All right.
It's so stupid that this is different. What is the power? What is the power doing?
No, I agree.
At least the power hammers in Warhammer 40k have the good sense to have huge eagles on them or whatever. That's how you get me to forgive something not making sense. Put a bird on it.
This makes sense. This explains some of our past interactions.
I love a bird. But I also am filled with simmering resentments toward a bird.
No, I know.
I love a bird, but I will not hesitate to destroy a bird. Okay. Nothing interesting over here. Now we're getting to the part where the lights are on. That feels like significant. And yet, still a lot of nothing down here. I can't power hammer any of this shit.
Oh.
Huh. That's the basement door. That's the symbol that was on the basement key.
Okay.
These are just boxes. Power hammer them. Oh. Ha 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 ha. Walking around mashing left click. Okay. Walking around mashing left click turns out to be a real strategy after all. So there's a bunch of these that we can move around. You're very weird.
That's a freaking wizard.
That is an actual druid. What do you mean I can't interact with the jars? They're just jars. Power hammer them. Alright, well, Amabel, we found the fucking basement door. It will not allow me to key the basement door.
Well, if only we had been able to get up and get the key, we would be doing the thing now.
Huh. What is the... I mean, I guess there's no point in not moving this. Why is this... What is up with the shit in this place?
That's kind of the question of the entire...
I see. I see. Amabel, I have conceived it.
Okay.
I previsioned it. Okay. Alright. You're coming with me, buddy. So there's another one here. I need this. I understand. I see your value now. Amabel?
Yeah.
If you would like to praise me for my puzzle solving skills, I think this would be a really good time for that.
Sweetheart, I think you're the smartest baby that ever lived.
I love it when you say it that way. Hold on, your very smart baby locked herself out of the puzzle. Let me pull this out here so I have a place to walk out. So that when I position this... I'm not trying to like look a gift horse in the mouth or anything, but there's a version of that where you don't call me a baby. You can call me baby, but maybe not a baby.
Yeah. You know whose fault that is, though?
The baby industrial complex.
It is your fault for...
I don't agree with this.
For how many times have I heard that song?
What song?
Always be a baby, never be a gun.
Yeah. Well, all right. I suppose I can accept some responsibility there. But really, if you think about it, that's Neil Cicieraga's fault. Or perhaps even Johnny Cash's fault. Look at this stuff I'm doing, Amabel.
Yeah, you're doing
Look at all this hard work.
Oh, something over here.
100 bells. Sandy Heights, 5 p.m. Yeah. Secret Garden, Greenhouse, Great Hall, and the North Lever in the underground. Okay. So it's not that we'll find a key for the moon door. It's that the moon door is opened by a lever in the underground. Through the basement door, presumably.
Okay.
Boy, this is a lot of moving shit around for information that's not new information. Because we had already figured out every... I mean, sort of, but we knew we were going to have to go down to go up. It didn't really matter the specifics of that.
What was that thing you were praising the other day? Was how they have the same clues in different places.
Yeah, but this was a lot of work, and I wanted some new stuff or at least a fucking orange.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
Hammer.
Well,
can I tell you, I am legitimately a little bit annoyed about the way they have verbed us here, because they gave me this power hammer, and then they're like, and now here's a puzzle that's made entirely of fucking small boxes or whatever. Like, I should be able to power hammer my way through this whole situation. If you don't want me to smash things, don't give me a super-powered smashing tool.
Yeah.
So okay, if we were to, what is there another? I mean, now that we've opened this up, there wouldn't be a point in getting on top of. Well, I guess there's a button. There's a button to be pressed. So yes, there is a point. Amabel, why would you suggest there isn't when there so clearly is?
I didn't do that.
Amabel, why are you like this?
Okay.
When I was a baby.
I think.
Yeah?
Okay. Oh, I forgot.
What do you think, sweetie?
I forgot what I think. Sorry, that happens sometimes.
It does. There's kind of a gap here. Am I going to be able to cross this the way I want to?
Or do you have to push that cart back over there?
Yeah, this card's probably part of the situation. You're right. Oh, it turns out if you just run fast enough, physics solves the problem for you. Well, what does that do? Well, now isn't that fascinating? Oh, we're on the other side of the thing. Who said it was going to be a good idea to lower the water level all the way? Amabel?
I did?
Did you?
Yeah.
I thought it was me.
Which we have not done.
Look at all this stuff! What the shit? Didn't we lower it as much as we could? I thought we pulled all the water out.
There's still water left. We need to power that other pump.
No, but I mean, like, wasn't the thing empty?
No.
No, it wasn't.
No, there's still like two units of it left.
Oh my god! Look at all the boxes. We beached the thing, and there's a thing there too. If we could get the water level to the right. Oh man.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get it until we find a way to.
We're gonna have to play with this reservoir so much.
Now
we're gonna need to come back here with the water level at like 4 different levels. Oh my god.
Did we change the pool frequency?
No, we couldn't. We were not given the opportunity to do so. Hey, look at that! Boy, it sure is a good thing that minecart's out of the way.
Okay, yeah.
Possibly. I actually don't know if it is. We're gonna run out of steps down here. I'm about to be very pissed off.
Is that a lever?
Yeah, it is. It sure is. So we have seen from there.
Pull the lever.
Hold on a second. We know what the lever's gonna do. I'm just trying to figure out like what's the oh Jesus Christ. It's not like a big secret. Okay, we do have to be wary. We do have to be aware of the fact that we're also modifying the one below. Oh, yeah. Hey, boo-boo. And if I were to fall to my death right now, or like if we called it a day right here, that would let us do a thing. But I'm not done exploring yet. So what is, the question now is, what is on that other console? Is it also just a raise and lower? No, okay. Alright, well that lets us check out what is in that alcove next to the lever. And there does seem to be something. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add the mechanarium to your drafting pool? Has one door for each gear room in the house. I mean, yeah. Seems alright. We found a completed map of the underground, so I don't know what the point was of the partial map, so you're just gonna find a whole one. So we're currently at rotating gear. Four is the minecart. The foundation elevator. So the tomb entrance is from 6. the fountain entrance from 5. So we came in 3. Wait. Wait, is the other side of the basement door just the foundation elevator?
Okay.
If I'm reading this map correctly. Okay, and then 9 goes to the north lever. So we don't need the basement key at all then. We just need to access that.
Maybe.
Now I have to turn this so that we can get out of here. But, like, from this side, can't I... Oh, no, when this is aligned with that, it doesn't get us... Okay. So... The gears below are the same size, right? Yeah. Okay. So, if we could make it back to the tomb entrance, we'd come in from there, be able to access the raising lever, which would pull that up and give us access to a different, to this gear, which would allow us to do different stuff.
Okay. Well, I think this was kind of fruitful.
Oh wait, but this is the sorry, no, we're good because somebody's very thoughtfully moved the minecart. For some reason, I was thinking
Amabel.
I was thinking that was on the other side of the. Yeah, congratulations, Amabel, for all of your extremely hard work on this endeavor. Is there a console over here though? There's not anything over here. Or instead of nothing, perhaps there is everything. Foreman's log 608. After almost 3 years in the tunnels, SNR has informed me that we will be closing up the site in June. It has been a somewhat bittersweet experience working on such a historically significant excavation over the past 30-odd months, yet being unable to share any of that work with the world. Oh, maybe one day. Still, there is a significant amount of work that has yet to be done, and it is vitally important that we conclude our efforts in the main cavern and reinforce the structural integrity of the site before we seal the tunnels next month. It may be many generations before they are reopened. This is being written in 1918.
Okay.
Eat a bunch of rocks. Baby, we have got to eat all these rocks. So I need to be. This isn't good. Hold on. Hold on. This isn't good yet. So we could turn the thing such that that exit lines up with that. But then I can't get out. Is there anything else on, like, the inner barrel here? No, not really. Right, because right now, if we were on the outside... If we were over there, we could use this to... Oh, no, actually, it's not aligned correctly. Never mind. How would I... Amabel?
Yeah, I'm not good at...
I'm not sure what to do here.
I'm not great at spatial puzzles. This is the thing. A three-dimensional space.
So to be clear, the reason I came down here was there's that tunnel with the boxes in it. And I was just gonna light the 2 torches in that with our torch lighter. How do I can't pull the switch and then quickly run onto the thing as it raises, can I? Oh, maybe I can. Just maybe. Ah, no. Okay, because I don't know if there's stuff up there, but it would certainly make sense. Are you supposed to call it a day down here? While Simon would diegetically have no way of escaping? Because if not, I can't see how you're supposed to do this.
Yeah.
I guess what I did was I opened this though.
Yeah.
Right? So now we can use this as another path. Okay. Sorry. We're good. We still got ways. I see things. So I need to run back now to a place where there is a turny gear. Sorry, diegetically you were saying?
Diegetically, this game's a little all over the place.
Yeah. I mean, I appreciate that the magic mansion is part of the diegetic. It's part of the diegesis, you know.
I do. It's weird to me that there is an architectural digest for that, which applies to other magic mansions.
I mean, maybe there are.
But then everyone, when we talk about how weird it is, you know?
Amabel.
I don't know.
Amabel.
What?
I did it.
You did it. You're a genius.
2 steps. Oh no. Okay, it's not actually closed. Never mind the oh no. Everything's fine. It's weird that the door's there at all, in fact. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to make use of this today, obviously. These are fake doors? I can't... What? Why are there so many doors?
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
Is that so we could get here again from the tomb?
Any day that the tomb is open. Yeah. No, we don't even need the tomb. We can get here from the cliffside.
Is that permanent?
That's a great question. I mean, I broke it.
Can you pull up the map? It tells us if it's a permanent addition.
Well, but like I broke it. What are they going to send? Is Ann Babbage going to send somebody along to re-board up the passageway?
I guess we'll find out next time.
I guess we'll find out next time. I'm going to step out of this, and I think it's going to eat my... It's going to eat my last steps somewhere along this passageway, I believe. I would still like to light up those torches if it's possible. Is it right here? No? Okay, because we had 2 steps left when I stepped in here. But hey, I mean, that's consequential. We did thing. I'm at 0 steps now. Okay, a day it was called. This is always the way. The first run has to be bad so that the second run can take us to an hour 45 in the recording.
Yep.
All right. Well, we figured out how to get to room 46.
I'm eager to see another safe room.
Now we need to get the good luck to actually have it happen. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because most runs we don't reach the antechamber. So we need to be able to get down there, flip the switch, unless it stays flipped. But get down there, flip the switch, come back into the house, have a build of the house that opens one of the antechamber doors and can reach that door, which is quite random.
Yeah. I feel better if we got a sauna while we were at this, you know?
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, I guess that's gonna be it for us for today.
Yeah.
I mean, progress. It is inarguably progress.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us, everybody.
Oh, you want to do the outro? Go for it.
Come back next time, and we're gonna beat this thing. Maybe not next time, but eventually.
And
we'll see you then.
There it is. Also, buying detectives.